Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the YouTube channel of Aviation Made Easy. In this video, we'll be discussing about the theory exams that you need to clear for your ATPL license. We'll talk about the different exams that you have to give. We'll talk about their validity. We'll just talk about everything related to the ATPL exams that you must know. So, the requirements of ATPL generally that you can see on your screens right now. There are multiple requirements to have your ATPL. ATPL stands for Airline Transport Pilot License. Similar as the commercial pilot license, to get your ATPL, you must complete the theory exams and the flying training part. In this video, we will be focusing upon the theoretical exams and on the flying training part, which is a little complex to discuss, which we'll discuss in another video. First of all, to appear for your ATPL exam, the first thing that you need to do is, after getting your CPL, you need to go to the Pariksha portal and you need to convert your computer number to be able to give the ATPL exams. It's like promoting your computer number to give the higher level exam, which you can only do once you have been issued your commercial pilot license. The majority of the rules and regulations related to the ATPL you will find in either Aircraft Rules of 1937, Schedule 2, Section M, or you can refer to CAR Section 7 Series B Part 1. On your screens right now, you can see that Section M of the Aircraft Rules has different requirements for you to be issued your ATPL. Now, if you just focus on the theory part, you can see a student must pass an examination in air regulation, air navigation, radio, engines. These multiple papers a student needs to pass. But the exception is given just below that, which says that the holder for a commercial pilot license need not to give the exam for air regulations, and a holder of a senior commercial pilot license need not to give any ATPL exam. Now, this requirement might actually raise a question in your mind. How can a person actually apply for ATPL without even having CPL? So that happens for the people who are coming from the defense background. The people who have completed all of the ATPL requirements rather than just completing their CPL requirements when they are coming out of the defense forces. So rather than applying for their CPL, what they aim towards is that they directly apply for ATPL by clearing the ATPL exams. To know about the papers, we refer to the Section 5.1 of CAR, Section 7 Series B Part 1, Subsection G. You can see on your screens right now, but as you know from the Section M of the Aircraft Rules, a commercial pilot license holder need not to give the air regulations exam. So if you are a commercial pilot license holder, the only exam that you need to give first is of aviation meteorology, the radio aids part that you have studied in navigation for your CPL, and the general navigation part that you also studied on your CPL. The course is extensive. As you can see that only the one subject, considerably a little more difficult to clear than the other papers, is now subdivided into two papers. To know the syllabus of your ATPL exams, you can refer to CAR Section 7 again that you can see on your screens right now. If you look through the course in itself has a lot of additions to it than the course which was published for the commercial pilot license. Now we'll talk about the exams. All three exams are conducted in the written mode, but the radio aids and the general navigation paper actually has two parts. First one is the written part and second one is the oral part. To be able to qualify and attempt an oral, you must first pass your written exam in the radio aids paper and the general navigation paper, and passing requirements which again are similar to the CPL, that you must score at least 70% marks in both of these papers. While for the aviation meteorology, there is just written paper, you get 70% marks and you're done with that paper. When talking about the procedure, how you appear for your ATPL exams is, first you give the theoretical paper. For example, let's just take the radio aids paper. First you appear for your written exam. If you score more than 70% marks, then immediately after this written paper, you will have a subsequent oral attempt for which you need not to pay additional amount of fees, which actually is included in 2,500 that you pay for your ATPL exam. If you are not able to pass this oral exam, you get additional 2 more attempts that you can take in the next 2 years from the date of passing your ATPL exam. If you are also not able to clear the oral exam in the next subsequent 2 attempts, the theory paper also lapses, and now a fresh application of the theory paper you need to apply, and you need to pass it to again appear for the oral exam for that specific paper. Similar criteria is there to pass your oral exam. Out of 10, you must score minimum 7, that is 70%. The exam is again taken by a board which is constituted by DGCA for taking the oral exam. And once you pass your oral exam, from the date at which you passed your written exam, your ATPL, that ATPL paper will be valid for next 5 years. And when you have all 3 papers with valid validity of 5 years, that means from the date of passing of the written paper, you have actually extended the validity to 5 years. Now you actually have something which we call as frozen ATPL. As you have completed your theory papers, but still you need to complete your flying requirements. And these flying requirements you must complete within next 5 years. Remember, from the date of passing of the first theory paper, because otherwise that paper will lapse when you try to apply for your ATPL license. If you're not able to apply for your ATPL license within this period of 5 years, then your paper will lapse and you will have to again go through the same process of clearing your ATPL exams. I would again put emphasis on the validity period of 2 and 5 years. 5 years validity is of the paper, 2 years validity you get after you clear your theory paper to pass your oral exam with a limited amount of attempts, which is restricted to 3, which once you appear immediately after your exam, and these other 2 attempts you can appear for at your own discretion within the next 2 years. So I hope you are clear with the different requirements which are related to ATPL, clearing your ATPL exam and having a frozen ATPL in your hand. If you have any further doubts relating to your ATPL exams, you can post them on the comments below. If you want me to make a video on the ATPL flying requirements covering all the aspects through all the regulations, I'll make it. Just do let us know in the comments down below. If you think that this video enriched your knowledge a little bit, please share this video with your friends and spread the love. I hope I was able to provide a little value to you and to the time that you have spent on my channel. Thank you for watching the video. This is Animesh Sanyal signing off. Namaskar.